Look at this for a beautiful day. My client Luke has just gone home. This is my third TOPE session of the year, and what an amazing day. The last two sessions were amazing, but this one tops it all. Luke caught 4 TOPE, lost one at the net and one had a hook pull. Well, 2 had a hook pull. One was near the net, one wasn't. But and myself had a fish about £30, one £51, and then a potential British record, which was £91 in my net. So I'm going to go back over now and weigh my net, because I got some new batteries on the scales, and deduct it off. We measured it, it was 174 centimetres long, head to the fork, and 84 centimetres in the girth. So yeah, I am happy. Still shaking, knees are all red raw, with I laid her on my knee, on the knee, so I didn't have to hold her up. So yeah, back over to the mark now and celebrate with 1 can of beer. I don't like drinking when I'm fishing, but I'm going to celebrate with a nice pint, well, nice can of, cold can of Cruz Campo. Cheers to Luke, helped me pick up all the rubbish off the mark, bagged it all up, binned it. Place gets in a state, there's lots of people fish here, but it is what it is, same all over the country. Right, I'll see you down onto the mark. I'm going to be on my own for an hour or two, and then Ben's coming over, Ben Cook, for an hour before it gets dark. I might film, put 1 rod out, catch a mackerel, sling 1 rod out, do a bit of filming myself. So if I can add it to all my highlights from this year's toping, I might create some content at the end of the year to look back on. Nice one, lads. Boiling now. It's got to be 25, 30 degrees, especially in this cold year with no wind. Yeah. Well, after that mental morning session, said Luke's just gone home. He finished a bit early, his missus wanted him home, so save the grief, he's gone. He had what he came for though. 4 lovely tope on his first ever topes. Watching him come on as an angler from start until now, brilliant. Helped him with his casting, his baiting up and stuff like that. Just watching him, you know, from when I first met him, plopping it 20-30 yards with this, you know, the gear that my kids would use, you know, or your kid would use. Now he's upgraded all his kit, quality rods, quality reels, got him casting, you know, 100, 150 yards now. He was popping in about 60, 70 to start with. Now he's right out there. So he's got a lot more confidence with his casting. It shows today. Casting 8-ounce leads with what? These mackerel, they're not joeys. He's probably casting well over £1 in weight, £1.5 maybe. And he's done well, bagged 4. So now I got 5 minutes to myself, waiting on tomorrow's clients. I'm going to see if I can get a tope on camera for you. I'm going to stick 1 rod out myself, not use 2. I won't be able to reel 2 in, not like I did earlier when me and Luke had 3 on at once. I'm going to bait one up. Right. Just caught some lovely fresh mackerel. I got 7 I caught. Not going to catch any more because there's plenty out there. It's pointless just letting them dry out in the sun. So I'm just going to these bigger mackerel, they're all full of sand eels. You can keep the tails as well. If the mackerel fishing goes quiet, then we do use tails, but I tend to always use the head and the guts. I got a snell knot on my dongle. I used to use a perfection loop on my dongle, but when I was fishing with Huey Coochie last year, he said use a snell, and that's all I've been using since, and hooks all the tope straight in corner of the mouth. So cheers to Huey for that. You always learn something new, even though you've been fishing for years and years. There's always something new that you can learn and improve on. So not that there's nothing wrong with a perfection loop, I just prefer the snell. So yeah, got the head down on my dongle. Cut this one quite small so I can hit it miles out. Plenty of cotton on the bottom just above the clip. One of those Cedar or VMO dongle clips, just the oval link you can see. Perfect for all your dongles, even on your ray rigs. So, yeah, as you can imagine, just been for some food and my foot got some signaling at the top. My phone's gone mental. I think Booker and Ben and Steve Owls and a few of the boys have put a few posts up. I think they're more excited than me, even though I've caught a potential record tope. We measured it. It was 174 centimetres long, head to the fork, to the tail, and 84 centimetre girth. So here we go. Like I said, there's a few big girls kicking around at the moment. 2 days ago we had a 68 pounder, and then that was Brandon's fish. Then a day later we had, what was it, 61 I think it was, Khalil's fish, along with a load of 30s and 20s and a few under 10 pound, which is good to see. Nice to see the smaller fish about as well. I'd put a fishing, you know, obviously you want to hook all the smaller ones. I would fish with a 6 or 8.0 Varavus BMX hooks on them, or some 6.0 tamers if you want to hook the smaller ones, but we just stick with the dongles. There's obviously the bigger fish. There you go, 8-ounce lead, all mackerel. That'll probably just fly off and go in my face when I cast all the guts and stuff. But yeah, when it hits the water, it's going to be like a giant Big Mac. Bosh! And hopefully track Mr. Tope. So yeah, I got a bucket down there, which I got my Innova bucket with me today, my collapsible one. We've been filling it up with water. I burnt my hand earlier because the rope was thin on it. We're filling it up with water to pour in the tope's mouth, keep them nice and fresh, and you know, look after them the best you can. But yeah, that's all you can do. Right, let's get a bait out there. Film myself casting, and then I'm going to sit down and have a cold can of beer and celebrate my potential tope record. So that's tope number 218 from the shore, and yeah, it's been a good day. My clients bagged a load of fish over the last few days. I've bagged a load of biggies, and I also had a 51 pounder earlier. I'm not sure if I told you. And one about 30, so that's 3 tope for me today. Right, let's get a bait out and stop waffling on. I hate hearing my own voice. Rather just film my session of my fishing and casting, and that's it. Right, let's turn this camera around. Right, let's get this bait out there. Hopefully, after casting this, I can get a run on camera, bit of the fight, and then I'll have to stop the footage and get down, land the fish, and then I'll film myself with the fish. Fingers crossed. Only need a gentle lob for these big baits and big leads. Push. There's lots of barrel jellyfish out there at the moment. sometimes you think you've got a little run on, but it's them going down your line. So there seems to be tons. There's more here now than I've ever seen in the past few years fishing here. So there's something's attracting them. It must be something in the water, maybe. Lots of food here for them, or plankton or whatever they eat. But yeah, hopefully they don't trip my lead up. I've got my spool-legged cups to the middle of my rod. Clamps the rod in nice and tight. Ratchets on. Rocks on the bottom of the stand and on the legs. As we nearly lost a rod the other day. Khalil. Set the drag. So, yeah, we're out there. Time for a beer. So I just had my first knock. It's definitely not a jellyfish. Sprung up slack, little bang. So what I'm going to do now is wait for him to take off with it, and just lift into him. Get a circle looking to the side of his mouth. Hopefully he goes over again now. Pull the camera around slightly. So, here we go. So he's just biting the bait now. Take the slack up so he doesn't death roll in your leader. There we go. And now, just point the rod at the fish. Keep taking the slack up, point the rod at the fish. And now when he starts to move off, I'm just going to gently lift into him. Need him to go with it. It's a small one, you'll keep dropping the bait, see? At the moment he's going down tide with it. Come on, go the other way. Come on. Come on, go the other way. I'll turn the ratchet off and let's try and get this hook set. There we go. Trouble is, because I've cast it up tide, a bit like on the boat, as soon as the fish starts to go down tide, you keep getting slack line. So you've got to take that slack up, otherwise they'll death roll in the leader. Go all the way up your leader and then cut your main line off. It's just going down in the tide now. In a minute, he doesn't know he's hooked yet. Well, the hook's not in probably. As soon as the line starts to go on to the right of me now, this ratchet should start to scream. Put it up here so you can see it. There he goes, come on. So I'll bend into it this way so you can see it. There he goes. There he goes. Coming to the surface, I think. This will be number 219 from the shore. As long as the hook don't come out. It shouldn't come out. I've got him turned, he hasn't run off yet. At the moment, it's fighting like another big fish. They tend to not, the big females don't fight as well as the males. Just head shakes, stay deep. You will have the odd run. But yeah, just see it nodding. Oh, he's just coming to the surface, I think. There he goes. So what I'm going to do now is run the camera down to the right of the ledge, above where I'm going to land it. I'll see you down there. Really good, along the surface, inner side. Come on. pull her in now. She's coming in off the tide, so looks like an half tidy fish. Solo top fishing, yeah? The joys. Done this plenty of times while I've been waiting for my clients. And bagged some beauties. Took me around the corner. This is another good fish. Between the 40 and 50 pound bracket, my judge at the moment. Oh. Right. Do this next setup. Get him turned around here. Put his nose into the tide. My leader's on the reel. Look at that. What a cracking fish. Another nice one today. My fourth tope of the day. Another nice one. Look at him now, he's probably in the 40s, I'd say early 40s. You want a net 2 foot under the surface. Let me just back the drag off slightly. Come on, in you come. That's a cracking fish. Hand on the net, pull him in. Come on, in the net. That's a big fish. Oh, come on. Come on. He's trying to get his head over the net. No. And he's in. Finally. So what I'm going to do now is tie the net off just to the post. Leave him about 2 foot under the water. Bring the camera down. But that is another cracker. I'd be surprised. I didn't realise how big it was until it turned side on. That's a late 40, maybe even touching 50 pounds. As you can see, hard work on your own. Somehow I've got braid all over myself. I don't even use braid. I'll put that one right there. Leave him 2 foot under. Right, I'm going to try and film this as best as I can. I've managed to get some fresh water in my Nova bucket, collapsible bucket. Got my T-bar ready, push and pull. I am knackered, but some days it's well worth it. Right, Let's pull it up and see what we can do with it. Oh, I can't lift it. I'm going to leave it swim round in the net. My hands are burnt. Ben's on his way here now, just on the cliff. Trying to get him up and with a helping hand. Lucky enough, Ben's turned up, lads. Helped me land the fish. 56 pound. Big old female. Let me turn that up a bit. There we go. We got a bucket in the water. Over the fish. In his gills. Keep it nice and moist. But yeah, as you've seen from start to finish, as you've seen, go ahead, tell you. Start to finish, keep going, bend nothing in the back of me, that's it. Keep going, keep going. From start to finish, another cracker. This one, 56 pound. Benji just weighed it in the net for me. Look at that. This is what we love about tope fishing. Now, pictures, and let's get her back. Put a teeth on that, put a teeth up on there for me, mate. Look at that. Woo! Nice one, lads. Which one? Stop. Well, just put a 56 pound tope back. Next cast. Oh, nice big bullets, look at that. Dongle rig hooked in the side of the mouth, as you can see in the corner. I'm going to get him back now. Oh, Ben's just up there. He helped me weigh and release my fish. So yeah, he's up there fighting a tope himself. I'm going to get this huss back and on to the next fish. Nice one, lads. Oh, we just landed a nice 25 pounder for Benj. Came out for an hour's fishing, got his fish. And happy days. My camera's about to go off because we've got 3% battery. So if he holds this up now, crazy ass male fish. Male. Right, he's got the. Before I lose my fucking fingers. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. I'd much rather handle a bigger one than the slightly smaller one, because they got a lot more energy. Let's tilt that up. Same. There you go, mate. I don't think he was done. He's got all his energy and everything. It's a male, isn't it? Yeah, right. Let's try and get a quick picture. Quick picture. Oh. And then we're going to get him back. He's crazy.